Hello and welcome to today's white paper interview. I'm Audrey Cushing, Director of Business Operations and Quality here at V Technologies. Joining me today is Randy Davis from our Client Operations team, and he will be sharing with us highlights from his new white paper, Automating the Prior Authorization Process. Randy, thank you for joining us today.
Hey, Audrey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So this sounds very interesting. What inspired you to write about this topic?
Well, with a lot of colleagues, we had anecdotes from clients that are getting an unfortunate level of performance in both clinical and financial decisions and outcomes within the revenue cycle process. And as we pressed down on the sources of those, we found that the Pareto bars mostly point back to the authorizations. So requiring a transaction, a visit, or a procedure to go back to the insurance company to get approval or prior authorization of payment before that procedure can be processed. We also saw an amazingly bad level of automation experience from our clients. We have 3 clients that installed artificial intelligence software, ostensibly to be able to automate the process. Well, it doesn't work. And in all 3 cases, their project failed spectacularly. They pulled it all back, and now they're doing it all manually. They're asking us to do it manually.
Gosh, so interesting. So can you tell us more about what makes it so important, especially right now?
Well, it's tough to make the prior authorization process work at many levels. With my colleague, Sons Nathan, we did some academic research. We went back through the academic research, and we found several papers that described physicians' experiences and health systems' experiences. For instance, 92% of the physicians in an AMA study said that their patients have negative outcomes directly caused by the authorization process. Well, what's up with that? Well, the reason is if a patient has to get involved, what happens is they abandon their care. 40% of patients, when confronted with, oh, you got to go get your insurance company to agree to pay for it, it's like, no, that's too tough for me. I'm not going to do that. 40% of patients drop out of their care. The other problem that the physicians have is they spend a huge amount of money running the process. They pay their staff in 2021 dollars, $94,000 a year per physician to sort through interactions with the insurance companies. The largest component of that is for authorizations. They also, in healthcare, we all have losses of revenue from that amount to write-offs. It's like, I'm not going to get that money back. For individual physicians, they told the AMA that 74% of their write-offs came from failed authorizations.
Wow.
So it's a huge revenue loss for them. And their staffs get overwhelmed and they stop working on the hard cases because they have other patients coming in today for tomorrow. And so they just don't get that revenue. So it causes a huge revenue loss.
Wow. Wow. So it's really impacting both the providers and the patients.
Yes, it is.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that's great. Randy, thank you for your time today. And for our audience, please take a few minutes and download the white paper right here on our V Technologies website. Thank you.